Welcome back to Ascending with Ashley. I'm Ashley. This is a new thing. I want to put this here. I'm just going to be offering this. And if you guys want to do it, or pieces of it or whatever, you're down. You'll be able to watch it just like a YouTube. I was gonna be teaching a course, or I put together a course for this fall semester of 2024. And no one signed up. That's fine. It's not really the vibe of this town. So, I'm going to go ahead and offer this on here for free, because it's important information. So this is called Hidden Messages in Media. And I don't know if I'm going to do it. I think I should facilitate this as it is a course, just online. And then I made a workbook. I like making workbooks for my courses. So I'm going to put I'll put a PDF and a link into the description box below, for each of the ones I do. I just have to get all that together. I just printed a really horrible copy, with my printer, and, yeah, I just thought we'd go over this, and I will tell you what kind of stuff, I don't know why I just had a list, what kind of stuff we are going to talk about, and then I'm going to do a little more legwork, and then we'll start. So today's what, Wednesday? So let's go ahead and do this on Wednesdays. On Wednesday, I will post a new one. Does that work for next week? We have an appointment next week. I don't know if that's Tuesday or Wednesday. That's going to be a really motherfucking long day, though, so I don't want to start this and then miss the first week. So hang on, let me just make sure this works with our schedule. Hold on, please. One moment. Oh, yep, that is a Wednesday. I'll just pre-record it on Tuesday. Okay, good to know. All right, so hidden messages in media. The reason I'm feeling inspired to do this is because of the collective coffee I just posted today. I think the propaganda is going to get pretty intense in this country in the next, I guess, until the empire dies. So yeah, I'm going to read you the syllabus I put together, and then I will show you some stuff, okay? The syllabus, so we're just going to do an intro to communication, media, and messaging. Oh, by the way, if you are wondering what my credentials are for this, my bachelor's is in communication and media studies, with a minor in peace and justice, and then I also have a master's degree in social justice and human rights, and I utilized language and communication models and stuff for a lot of my master's work. So I'm also autistic, so I really like pattern recognition and can see things in ways that other people can't. Okay. So the intro, so I guess we'll just do that. I guess we can just do that right now. Intro to communication, media, and messaging. We'll do it next week. Then we're going to watch a movie, They Live. It used to be free on YouTube, but I did find a few playlists of a lot of the clips to make it relevant. So I already have a playlist put together under my playlists of They Live clips if you don't want to watch the whole movie. It's a pretty drawn out movie. It was made in the 80s, 85, I think. But it is super relevant in the terms of propaganda and messaging in the ways in which the powers that be control media and the way that people exist. Okay, it also talks a little bit about like evil reptilians. Actually, that's like the entire premise of the movie, I would say. So anyway, check that playlist out if you are interested in getting started early. You don't get any extra credit or brownie points. I won't even know about what you're doing. I left that in here. Okay, no class on Labor Day. Okay, whoops. All right, then we're going to look at emotional control and local news and headlines. And that's going to be, well, this is like college courses are pretty much discussion based. So we're just going to have to listen to me discuss things, okay? Then we're going to look at race, class, religion, and political correctness in TV pre-social media. All right, so each of these topics is going to be a Wednesday class, all right? And again, you'll have the workbook. You don't need to print it out if you don't want, but I do. I printed mine in black and white, so I'm not sure why it's blue. It looks a lot cooler on Canva. Anyway, then we're going to do movies that predict the future in hindsight and talk about like predictive programming in the way that that's kind of what I was calling out today is like the predictive programming of the things that were offered in the news, right? Then we're going to talk about cartoons and not necessarily just kid cartoons. Simpsons is a big one. People are already talking about the way that The Simpsons works. American Dad, you know, we're going to talk about like the adult cartoons and cartoons in general. And then after that, we'll do kids movies and looking at subliminal messaging for the kiddos. From the age of 0 to 7 years old, kids are really, really indoctrinated heavy in their media and stuff. I was really strict about vetting what Niall watched for the first few. He's 5, but for those first few years, you want to make sure that your children are not being completely brainwashed, right? And we'll talk about that. Then we're going to talk about commercials and jingles. Then we're going to do reality TV. And then we're going to do... so this lined up, V for Vendetta was... So the whole premise of V for Vendetta, the 5th of November... And Election Day was November 5th, so I put this in the syllabus right before Election Day for, you know, that added effect. But yeah, no one signed up. So anyway, we can still, I already referenced V for Vendetta in the collective coffee, so V for Vendetta is incredibly important when thinking about propaganda and language, all right? And then we're going to talk about exploring music, lyrics, notes, and frequencies. And then we're going to talk about pathologizing and the role of social media. And then you will have a final presentation. No, I'm just kidding. So I guess if anyone wants to follow along, I'm not going to go through them, but there's like 2.5 pages of definitions just to ensure that everyone who is going to be participating in this is on the same page with the language that we're using. So... yeah, I'm going to go ahead and put this workbook. It's 27 pages, but half of that is notes because after every... it's way cooler online. I just printed it in black and white because I'm not trying to buy any more printer ink. I never use my printer. So like here's one of the pages. And then every topic has a notes page, so you don't really need anything if you do choose to print it. All right. So yeah, I wanted to go ahead and offer this. I think it's super fucking important. So I will start talking about these things a little more in depth. For those of you that do want to do this, go ahead and watch in the next week. Watch whatever clips you want of They Live. Again, there are clips. I have a playlist. I don't know how you see my playlists. A lot of people are more technologically advanced than me. Can you get the fuck off of my shit? Jesus Christ. So anyway, yeah, I'm excited to go over this stuff, and yeah, I know this was a little bit premature, perhaps, but I'm excited, and I hold myself accountable better when I tell other people about my plans. I have to peel this, so I will be back next Wednesday, and we'll talk about They Live, okay? So if you want to do that in the meantime, do it. Also remember to ground yourself, okay? All right, y'all, have a good one.